Hi, guys. Hello, hello. All right, so Aquarius, welcome back. All right, so this is going to be a story where we're going to ask, what is the message that comes in out of the clear blue sky? What is the piece of information that just kind of pops up? I feel like using a blue deck for you guys. So let's go ahead and see. What's our first card out, please? Sorry, guys. We've got a page of coins and a two of coins. Lots of earth energy. Looks like a process, right? These are... this is kind of like the beginning point, and it's balancing something. So what comes in out of the clear blue sky is somebody says, I got choices to make, don't I? What do I do with this? This could be somebody who suddenly asks us something, invites us out. We got to decide, do I say yes to this? Do I say no to this? How do I feel about this? Is this what I want to do? Let me think about it just a little bit. So this is something new. It's a new offer. And we got to decide, do we accept it? Do we like the sound of this? How do I feel about this? Well, that's kind of fun. Let's actually change decks here. Yeah, let's go with this one. Because it appears that what comes in out of the clear blue sky is a chance for an opportunity. It says invite peace. Okay, so that's actually really cool. So if there's going to be some kind of a communication that comes in and we're weighing what to do with it, the other thing that becomes really clear is, well, I want to take the action that's going to not create chaos or stress in my life. So that could mean that we respond to somebody's offer or we don't. Once in a while, you know how once in a while you come across somebody and they want something from you and you're like, oh wow, that's really, I like flattering that this person's asking me out or something, but I'm not interested right now. I don't want to date anybody right now, and I know that I don't. So do I say yes when my heart means no? This would say no. We actually say no, thank you. But that was thanks for making me feel super, seen and valued. And I'm just not in a headspace where I'm dating anybody right now, or, whatever the truthful answer is. Now, the other side of this could be, because if it's going to give you stress, then that's what we're avoiding, right? We're only moving toward saying the thing that is true for us, and being presented with an offer is sometimes a really great way to say, what do I really want? I'm so surprised to discover truth is I don't want that thing, or I'm not ready for that yet. Thank you for helping me, like enlightening me on that. I didn't realize that's how I felt right now. This could be a really a wonderful moment to appreciate acknowledging something. Now, let's keep going because we're not really sure. That's just an example. We have got a Page of Swords in the reverse, got the Knight of Pentacles upright. Whatever this is, and I'm starting to be more inclined to say this may not be Aquarius at all. Someone has become aware that there's an action that they want to take, but they don't know what'll happen, but they know that they want it to bring about something peaceful, and they're done spying, looking, wondering, waiting. They're just going to go ahead and move forward with whatever their plan is. So I'm going to have to read this in two ways. If this is Aquarius, Aquarius is saying, you know what? I'm done contemplating. Like, it could be that an ex suddenly reaches out. They want to communicate. Aquarius is like, what do I do with this? I do the thing that brings me peace. I stop trying to figure them out and I simply move on forward, maybe away from them. I don't respond to that message. On the other hand, this could be someone else who is deciding, like, I need to reach out to Aquarius. I just have to. I need to quit watching them from the shadows and I need to just come forward. So I can see it in two different ways. The time to stop thinking about it and decide on something is what's happening. We got the Wheel of Fortune that came out sideways, though. So what does that mean? If it's time for something to come, for action to be taken, and yet the divine timing hasn't hit for everything to blossom yet, it may be because, look, divine timing happens when, at least the way I see it, when enough brownie points, karmic brownie points have been accrued. So basically, like, does somebody just get to sit back in their armchair all day long never grow, never work on themselves, and just be like, no, I'm just waiting until my, my jackpot comes around. Cause it's all divine timing. At some point, somebody's going to walk into my house and offer me $1,000,000. No, I don't have to do anything. No, we always have to be active. And the actions that we take are what causes reactions. And when we keep taking like positive actions, even if it's difficult and it takes a long time, when we keep putting in the right kind of energy, that's what moves the wheel in our favor. And when we insist on taking the wrong actions, we won't grow, we won't invest. Guess what? That's when our wheel doesn't move at all. Why? Because we didn't grow, we didn't think differently, we didn't challenge ourselves to contemplate anything different. This says that our character is starting to put something in action. And if this is somebody who's going to come toward Aquarius, they are just now in the phase of preparing themselves to walk forward and say the things that they need to say. But in truth, they have some other things that they have to work on before they can do that. So the timing for them to really be able to be successful with Aquarius or have a successful conversation, the universe is like, yeah, you're not there yet. That's great that you're finally no longer just spying on Aquarius, that now you're finally starting to take direction. But look, you're riding a squirrel. That means you're still zigzagging all over. You need to know, the universe is saying this to this person. And this person has to know, what do they want from Aquarius? What is their motive for reaching out? Why do they want to make this offer? Okay, we see that they want to create peace, but that's not enough. Are they just saying, it's a heartfelt apology? Probably not, because that would be an easy thing to identify. More, it's like, I want to create peace with Aquarius and get something out of them, meaning like, maybe I want to have a reunion. I want that life with Aquarius again. But until their thoughts are no longer scattered and they can identify, this is my motive, this is what I want, this is why I'm doing this, the universe is like, it's not the right time for you to come toward Aquarius. So Aquarius is going to be nowhere to be seen. They're not going to be easy for this person to get to until this person has built up their good karmic brownie points, right? Until they've put in some effort, put in some work. They're willing to put in some work now. And they really know this too. We got the Hanged Man in the reverse. They're getting a little bit more certain about their motives every day. Can we see what their motives are? What are their motives for coming? Sorry, guys. I don't know why my asthma is kicking up today. I was fine. And now I'm Page of Swords. I think that they are recognizing that they have learned a lot, maybe about themselves. Maybe watching or dealing with Aquarius has taught them a lot. Maybe they've learned something. Nine of Cups. Maybe they realized that at one point in time, it was all about me. It was all about my, just getting what I wanted. They might be having some maturity now that they see things through a different lens. They might be realizing that, oh my God, everything that I've done has been like to fill my own cup. It's for my own indulgence. I really haven't thought much about what Aquarius wanted. Is Aquarius content? Or do they like the way things are? Yeah, see Knight of Wands in the reverse. This person has needed to change their ways. They can't be continuously operating off of selfish desires for personal fulfillment that make them zip all over the place. And never invest anywhere. It's like this person used to say, well, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So I'm just going to go ahead and whatever I want to do on any given day, say I'm in a relationship with Aquarius, but instead of us like painting the house together the way we talked about and, nesting together, oh man, a friend of mine just called and they want to go shopping. So peace out. I'm going to go shopping with my friend. I'm going to go do this with my friend. I'm going to go camping. I'm going to go bowling. I'm going to go, whatever, go have a spa day, whatever it was. I don't read for genders, so it could be anything. Whomever this character was, they do come across as a divine masculine just because that's what we see on the cards repetitiously here. But it's like they consistently, they realize I've always put my own wants ahead of anything. I don't actually even want to do that anymore because all it's been is I've had a scattered life. And you know what? I don't have stability. I don't have my Aquarius. They're seeing this in a very different light now. So they're needing to become a stable person. And those are the breakthroughs that the universe said until they get those breakthroughs, they're not ever going to be able to have the peace that they want to have with Aquarius because they don't have peace within themselves. So these are this is the journey that this character is on right now. What does that mean They're having some pretty profound breakthroughs right now. What does that mean? We've got the Sun card, we've got the Hermit, we've got the Four of Wands. So their thought process is not only them enlightening themselves about their own past behavior, but it's also them recognizing, I actually really want to be genuinely happy. In fact, I want something so stable, so loyal. We see the dog as part of the Sun. We see the baby. Maybe this person wants to actually, they're realizing they'd like to have a family. They'd like to have, like a totally different quality of life. Maybe once upon a time, they did kind of run around. It was just like whatever struck their fancies, what they'd go do. And now they're like, no. I mean, it takes a lot of effort to be a farmer. And this is huge, like fields of lavender. If you're going to tend to any living thing, it requires constant attention. You can't say, well, for 3 weeks, I just don't think I feel like watering my lavender fields. Guess what? They're not going to live. Same thing. For 3 weeks, I just feel like I'm not going to tend to my family, my kids, you can't do that. That family and kids ain't going to be there when you come home after 3 weeks of just playing and doing other things that you got distracted by. They're finally at a place where they're saying, what would actually make me happy is to cultivate, to watch those things grow, to watch my family, my home, see loyalty, see a loving relationship grow. Okay, now how do I do that? I need to offer something serious. This is all about their enlightenment. What has come very clear for this character is that they have realized the only way forward, it's not to come in and have peace with Aquarius, like, hey, sorry about all that, kind of like scattered energy that I had. Sorry that I maybe instead of like making you feel like I was committed to you, instead I went camping and did anything and everything that popped up that I wanted to do just for me. It's not just like, sorry, I did that. They're realizing that's not going to be the peace that I actually want to make. I actually want to be happy. And my happiness, I'm realizing, is to build something sincere and long-term. Now they know what their motive is. Now, I wonder if this person has never thought much beyond their immediate, future, their immediate, today. Again, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm wondering if this character has never really considered, where are you going to be 2 years from now? Where are you going to be 50 years from now? What kind of a relationship and lifestyle are you cultivating for yourself? This person really could already be quite aged. They could be, this is somebody who's sexy salt and pepper, right? But they might have already had a fair amount of lifetime where they've just kind of been like a big oversized kid, boy or girl, doesn't matter, but they've kicked up their heels a lot in their life without tending to things. Look at how the house that they're in, plaster is busted off and the bricks are showing. It's like they haven't tended to anything because maybe they didn't tend to their relationship. That's for sure. They didn't tend to their home. They didn't tend to their home base, the thing that they actually maybe needed to invest in. So they're a little late to start investing now. How does Aquarius feel about this? I mean, this is their breakthrough. I thought it was going to be a breakthrough for Aquarius. Maybe Aquarius is recognizing this about them, like, wow, they're looking at things through grown-up eyes now instead of an indulgent kid's eyes. But how's Aquarius feel about them? Knight of Swords. They're kind of like, then hurry it up and get through this thought process because I'm this close to gone. You best hurry up. If you're realizing these things, Queen of Swords in the reverse. This looks like Aquarius is quite peeved. This could also be that Aquarius is saying, are you kidding me? I don't care that they're doing this. I'm running in the opposite direction. Because I find it hard to believe that Aquarius is sitting there ticked off and saying they better hurry up and get in here. Because this kind of queen is like, I wouldn't tolerate this at all. I'm long gone. Are you kidding? If they're coming my way, I'm splitting. That's more the vibe of this queen to me. Not someone who's going to sit around and wait and say, I'm really getting more and more upset that you're not coming in fast enough. Page of Swords, the Hermit, and the shadow side. I think that this is someone who is saying, I'm running the opposite direction because what I know of you is that when you go on these journeys, you're still not there. Just because you've been focusing on some things, you're not there. And maybe even Aquarius is saying, and what I realized is that if I were dealing with you, it showed me that I had some stuff I need to work on too. So I got my own shadow work to do right now, and I'm not interested in tangoing with you right now. I feel like it's very much Aquarius is very reluctant to be involved with this person at this point in time, because they either think that person still has too much shadow. Ooh, twin flame in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse there. This could be Aquarius says, no, they're not my person. We got a 3 of Cups in the reverse. We got a 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's maybe this is all happening at about the same time, where Aquarius is like, it's been revealed to me that this isn't my person. I don't want to reconnect. They have too much shadow work to do. I don't believe that this is going to be done swiftly. That's why I swiftly exited, because I don't want somebody that makes me feel defensive, makes me feel like my boundaries are trespassed. That's why I don't want this back. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Next. 8 of Swords, 9 of Cups, Queen of Wands. The only thing here is that Aquarius is in a bit of a funk in their mind space where they're like, you know what? I really want to be happy, but I don't want to be so overindulgent. I really want to manage my own energy. And so where is the happy medium? I don't want to be indulgent like they were and say, you know what, you've done anything you wanted, you weren't responsible. So now guess what? Roles have flipped and I'm going to be that person. I don't want anything to do with you. I feel like they're kind of stuck in their head saying, how do I manage living my life to the fullest while also still acting out of, like Queen's energy, King's energy? I want to be the person where I have a high bar for myself, and that's the only stuff that I choose and let into my life. So I think that our Aquarius is really like restructuring, revamping their own life. They have taken a page out of that person's playbook and said, no, I know I don't want to deal with you. You had too much shadow side. On the other hand, I'm frustrated and I almost want to go indulge, but you know what? I want to keep it in check because I want to always be like respectful of myself, responsible. It's the 8 of Pentacles. No, I'm going to work really hard to build the things that I want, to make sure that the expectations that I have for others and for what I let in my life and where I place my energy, that it matches something that is worthy of me, and that I always maintain that I am worthy of something wonderful. We got a Knight of Wands and we got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I gotta say, despite all of this, I kind of feel like there's going to be some kind of flirtatious energy that enters into Aquarian's world, and it may be someone who's here for a short time, not a long time. This could be Mr. or Mrs. Right now, not Mr. or Mrs. Right, but they're kind of like ready to experience someone else's energy. They're ready to flirt with someone else. They want some kind of passion to come in, if only so that they can start to evaluate, like, what is it that I'm really looking for? I almost feel like Aquarius wants to have a foray into like what else is out there. What do I want? What do I not want? So that I can practice choosing for myself what really works for me. I think if Aquarius had kind of been kept waiting by this person in the past, they are definitely not waiting on that person. They're putting themselves out there, but they're also going to be able to maintain their standards. And I think that they're about to exercise that practice of like, I'm single, I'm available. Yeah. But I'm going to make sure that I am clear on what I really want to attract. I'm going to attract probably a lot of things that I don't want, but maybe some people that I do want too. But I'm going to be looking at this like my chance to determine, who am I? What do I really match well with? What makes me happy? And who do I want to give to? And I just think that this Aquarius hasn't really maybe dated very much in a while. And this is why they're getting back into the realm of love and romance almost kind of swiftly here, but it's not to be careless. It's really because they want to make sure they choose something satisfying and stable. But I will tell you, in this storyline, it says they are not taking back that ex. It doesn't matter what the ex says. They are saying, I have moved on from that. Now I am learning what is going to be satisfying and stable for me, because I didn't find that with you. Unfortunately, that's maybe eventually they could come back around to that person. But for the time being, it looks like this is a very definitive line drawn in the sand. This Aquarius is not dealing with that person from the past again. All right, guys, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you do enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe. Bye.